So the folks behind NetherRealm Studios Mortal Kombat 11 is reportedly having workplace issues, and they're saying that it's a quote-unquote toxic environment. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the DC Show. This is T. McNeil. Today is Tuesday. Let's talk some tech gaming news. So as I just stated about the fact that Mortal Kombat 11 developer NetherRealm Studios, the people that behind the game is actually having some workplace issues. I'll just say that, or as they like to call it, toxic workplace issues. And we're going to go right into that, man. Now here's the deal, guys. I'll read an actual quote from NetherRealm Studios themselves about, this whole accusation about workplace issues and things like that, which obviously we all can relate to if you go to work every day for someone else, okay, guys, which is majority of Americans anyway, unless you're in that top 1% and you are a millionaire and you work for yourself, or you have an organization where people work for you. Either way. All right, guys. So, workplace allegations and toxic workplace issues obviously is always a bad thing. It's never good for any type of employee. I think it brings down the morale of the people. Okay, it really does. If you think about it, you want to go to work and enjoy what you do every day. You want to not enjoy what you do, but you want to be able to make good money doing it, so that you're able to, do what you got to do to support your family, okay? So the last thing that anybody wants to do is go to work and be harassed, be discriminated against, to be treated unfairly, those type of things just doesn't look good for any type of company. And again, it brings down employee morale, okay? So again, going back to NetherRealm Studios now, obviously Mortal Kombat 11 is an excellent game. If you guys haven't actually played it, I highly recommend purchasing it. It's well worth the $59.99. But it's a great product. It's a finished product, which is rare in the gaming industry these days. And if it is indeed workplace issues going on, it certainly doesn't show in the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Now, it said that this actually happened last week. The allegations of an abusive work culture at Mortal Kombat 11 developer NetherRealm Studios began to surface online as employees shared their experiences on social media and with the press. Okay, now obviously, according to NetherRealm Studios, I guess the representative for the company actually came out right after that, and here's what he had to say. On quote, "At NetherRealm Studios, we greatly appreciate and respect all of our employees and prioritize creating a positive work experience. As an equal opportunity employer, we encourage diversity and constantly take steps to reduce crunch time for our employees. We are actively looking into all allegations as we take these matters very seriously and are always working to improve our company environment. Lastly, there are confidential ways for employees to raise any concerns or issues." Okay, guys, so that is the, again, official statement from NetherRealm Studios. Now, if you read exactly what it said, there are confidential ways for employees to raise any concerns or issues. Okay, so basically what that means is they want the employees to come directly to the source. Okay, they don't want them going to the press. And obviously, there's reasons why, because at the end of the day, that's not a good look for not only the studio, but for any company, period. Okay, you don't want bad press on your company. You don't want false statements and accusations and things like that to go into the public eye, because then there's lawsuits, there's different things that happen behind those type of allegations and accusations. Okay, now obviously myself and you all were not there. We don't work for NetherRealm Studios. We're not a game developer. Okay, we're not a programmer. We're not a game tester. We're not a AI programmer, whatever. All the things that they do behind the scenes to actually create these great games. We're not in that environment, so we don't really know what's going on. But I can attest to it because, workplace toxic situations do happen in the workplace. Okay, no place is perfect. Okay, no employer is perfect. I don't care how much money that you make. I don't care what you do for a living. At the end of the day, again, nobody is perfect. No company is perfect, and no situation is ever perfect. So we can't sit and say that these things didn't happen. Okay, we can't say that there's no toxic work environment because we're not there. Okay, so again, the thing about it is, it doesn't show in the active work. Okay, these developers, I do know for a fact, put in several hours a week. I mean, it takes sometimes these developers years to develop these games. Okay, it's not something that is done within a few months or so. Okay, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So I can already see the frustration levels being high. I can see people butting heads and getting into it, trying to create these games for the gaming industry. Okay, for us fellow gamers. Okay, so and that's any workplace. Okay, anytime people are being possibly overworked, people are not getting a lot of sleep. Your food's all messed up. You're not eating right. Naturally, your attitude is going to change, and you're going to be more snappier. You're going to be a little bit more edgier than you normally would. So we just can't say that these things don't happen. Now, this is actually, guys, according to NintendoLife.com, is actually the source of this information. Now, it does say that the studio work culture, they did talk about 100 hours or 100-hour work weeks, gender discrimination, loud, obnoxious, super toxic co-workers, and more. Okay, so again, we can't really speculate on it so too much because we weren't there. Okay, but at the end of the day, again, it still does not mean that these things didn't happen. And according to NetherRealm Studios, it does say that we are actively looking into all allegations. Okay, so again, it's just an allegation. Okay, none of this stuff has been confirmed yet. All right, so these employees, I will say that the best advice, honestly, be careful. Okay, be extremely careful with the next move or the next set of moves that you make, because the last thing we want is people to be losing their jobs. Okay, that's always a last resort, and that's something obviously that is life-changing, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, but you guys give me your thoughts and opinions on this. Are you guys Mortal Kombat fans? Do you have Mortal Kombat 11? Are you playing the game? Are you enjoying the game, etc.? Because like I said, it's a great game, and if it is some type of toxic workplace environment going on at NetherRealm Studios, it sure doesn't show in the game. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what else I can really say on that, man. I mean, like I said, it's never a good thing. And obviously, at the end of the day, these big companies and corporations, they're going to protect themselves before they protect you. And that's just a well-known fact, okay? They'll throw you under the bus several times over, put it in reverse and run you over, put it back in drive and run you over again. Make sure that you are out of the way before they go under and tank. That's just a known fact. Alright. Also, guys, make sure that you like and share this content. I would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you enjoy the content, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And lastly, do not forget to tap the bell symbols. That way you receive notifications when the DC show puts up new, or in some cases, updated content. So I appreciate you guys watching and listening and tuning in. Until the next time, have a good one.